What's up? It's Iceman, hooking you guys up with an ice cold video, and today's video, guys, is all about saving Call of Duty Ghosts. And what I mean by saving Call of Duty Ghosts is in this video, I want to go ahead and point out some major flaws in the game, and I want to go ahead and show you guys some video evidence and proof that this is a big issue in this game. And it's gonna be spawns. I know you guys are probably dealing with the same thing, and I know it happens every Call of Duty, but for some reason this Call of Duty seems to be the worst. And it usually takes about a good month, and right before Christmas everything seems to get pretty smooth and ready for the Christmas noobs. But I mean, this game just seems to be really bad when it comes to the whole spawn system. Now, I know in recent games like Modern Warfare 3, they had the revenge spawn system where they tried to spawn you on the closest spawn to the guy that killed you, but we all saw how badly that failed, and it seems like they almost tried to incorporate the same type of system into this game. But I guess Infinity Ward doesn't. Well, Infinity Ward didn't even do the multiplayer. Let's get real. They didn't even do the multiplayer in this game. I think it was Ravensoft who did, but whoever did it, they failed miserably at it. And it's fixable. And you know what? It's not a game breaker, but it's fixable. But I just felt like with me labeling myself as the Call of Duty hero, as it says on my channel, it's my job to point this out, put video evidence on it on YouTube, and for everybody to see. Not that I get the most views on YouTube, I'm not like some major YouTuber, but the fact that I'm doing it and I'm trying just helps me play the game and play peacefully and continue to play. But I want to go ahead and give you guys some video examples. They're not in this game. Fortunately, I actually do good this game, but I was playing on the map Freight. And I was playing these guys, and they were probably some of the biggest campers I've ever played. I mean, they had IEDs, guys. They were just head glitching everywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and give you this right here, okay? So I run out here, I die. I didn't spawn right there. I'm going to show you, I'm watch kill cam. I like to see what people are using. But here's where I spawn and die. Boom. Now, how am I supposed to know there's going to be a guy in the room I walk in right above me when I spawn? They literally spawned me 10 feet from this guy, guys. 10 feet. I would assume it's 10 feet. I don't have the best judgment of in-game measurements, but from what I feel like, it would be about 10 feet. Now, it sucks, but like I said, it's fixable, and it usually is fixed within the first month of the game. But I mean, how can it be so bad in this game and not as bad in others? I mean, Black Ops 2 had its problems in the beginning with spawns. Modern Warfare 3 had some major problems, but they weren't this bad. I don't care what anybody says. Now watch this one, IED death. Okay, boom. What? I literally wasn't even alive for 1 second. No, 1 second was I alive, and I'm already dead. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's in the same map, too. Same game, same map, 2 fucking times, man. And honestly, guys, maybe 35 to 40% of my deaths come from dying when I spawn, from terrible spawns in this game. Now, I know I'm not the only person who dies like this, and I'm not the only person who kills people like this. And I know it sucks, because I honestly feel bad when I do it. I really do. And when it happens, it's almost like, damn, like I shouldn't have did it, but I had to, because it's, especially in team deathmatch, you gotta kill the enemy. And the fact that they're spawning people right in front of me, it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to me, because I can just sit in a spawn basically and kill people. Now these dogs, man, I can't believe I killed that dog. Do you see that? That had to be the most wasted dog streak ever, because that dog literally, like, all he had to do was jump and I was dead. He didn't have to touch me. But we'll talk about dogs another time. I want to keep talking about these spawn systems, and I just want to talk about how to kind of speed up the pace of the game, because this is saving Call of Duty, and I'm not trying to bash the game, because honestly the game, the more I play it, the more I like it. You just have to adapt. And one thing I noticed is a lot of people are complaining that the game is very, very slow paced, but one thing I realized is the reason it's slow paced is because people are all running off the grid. Now take off the grid, you'll see more enemies. You see more enemies, becomes a more fast-paced game, and that's exactly what I had to do. I eventually took off the grid. Now I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just saying if you want to have like high kill games, and you want to really adapt to the game, that right there is the best way to do it. Straight up, that's the truth. I took off the grid, and now this is an older gameplay. I'm probably running off the grid here, but I lost my internet for a week. That's why I haven't been uploading anything at all. But I got my internet back, and while I was playing I was playing while my internet was down. I was playing on my neighbor's internet, which is really bad, by the way. I probably had like 2 bars at the most of connection, Wi-Fi wise. If anybody knows what that means, like like little lines, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I had 2 bars, okay. And I was playing on my other account, and I took off the grid, and I honestly I was now granted I was losing gunfights because of lag. Like I said, I'm playing on really bad Wi-Fi connection. But when I wasn't lagging and I was doing good, I was doing fucking good. It just wasn't worth recording because I felt like, you know, hey, this isn't the connection I want to play on. Therefore, I could be winning simply because of lag comp. But then today, I get on my actual account and I even streamed some games and I was beasting motherfuckers left and right. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what it was. I was back to the old Iceman. I felt like I was playing Black Ops again. Now, I was doing a little more slow pace, but that's because, you know, SATCOMs come like every 3 seconds in this game. It seems like the SATCOM. So, you know I'm on radar and I know they can see me, so I had to do everything I could to, you know, prepare myself for engagements. And that's what I did. I was ready for the enemy at all times. But I'm starting to really like the game. I know I made that video 10 things wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts, and I still stand by it. There is 10 things wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts, plus some and then some. But the thing is the game is fixable. The health I can deal with. You know, they don't really need to fix the health. I just need to adapt. And that's one thing I'm learning, and I'll be making a video on how to adapt from Black Ops 2 to Ghost. So take it easy, guys. I'm out of here. Watch this sniper clip with the double rendering. Peace.